sitting here this morning, remembering how frail I am in our frame. In the book of Isaiah, I believe it's chapter 40 or 41, God says that the nations are less than nothing. Sometimes he needs to bring us down a notch. Sometimes he needs to remind us that he's the king and we're not. Sometimes we get feeling all high and mighty. So sometimes he leaves the scars. The name of this song is Sometimes We Need the Scars. When we're thinking we're all that, when we're thinking we got it all together, and we forget the one who made our souls, sometimes we need the stars. When we think we're all of that, when we think we got it all together, when we think we're all of that and we forget our maker, sometimes we need the scars. Sometimes we need the stars to be reminded that he thought more of us than the whole world. But sometimes we need the scars to be reminded of his scars. So sometimes we need the scars. Sometimes we need the scars to remind us that it took the scars of Calvary, the blueness of the womb and the stripes that purified. Sometimes we need the scars. You got over that battle and you won the victory, but it cost you a lot. You struggled and you fought and you bear the scars of the battle that was so long. Sometimes we need the scars to remind us he took his scars at Calvary. Sometimes we need the scars to remind us that that's the only way to get the victory. Sometimes we need the scars to remind us that it's not our battle but his. Sometimes we need the scars to remind us that there's a war to win. We think we're all of that and we think we've got it together, so we look down on others night and day. Our head is in the stars and not in his word. So sometimes we need the scars. We need that reminder there was a battle and there is a victory. We need that reminder there is a battle to be won night and day. So sometimes we need the scars to remind us he took his scars at Calvary. Sometimes we need the blueness of the wound to remind us there's a battle that was won. Compassion will pour forth from our members when we remember the cross. Compassion will pour forth from our members when we count it all but loss. So sometimes we need the scars to remind us he took his scars at Calvary.